the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Vols will kick it away first. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense will come out first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Well, it wasn't great field position to start with, and it's getting worse now. The defense gets a sack. They're getting aggressive up the field. They get to the QB, and they're sending a message.
Off play action. Wide open downfield. Tackled there by the defense. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
And I think on that last run play on third down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team, and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Let's take just a minute and talk about Mississippi State. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from... He's got it up to 30. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So the Tennessee Volunteers offense will take the field for the first time. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Using his legs to buy some time. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lets it go. Got a wide open receiver. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Vols are flying down the field. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's 2nd and long. Just keeps slinging it. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and is paying dividends now on game.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Booker. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Pulls it in. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is... Touchdown ball! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary to make that big play.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Fires to the big fella. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking to throw, it's Booker. Flips it out on the screen. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Bulldogs moving quickly to the line. The play action fake. Rushes on him. And this one's going to be incomplete. He was trying to make the connection in the back corner of the end zone.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that the ice bath is going to be your friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still...
Touchdown, Bulldogs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here is the Tennessee offense. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Barber. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Finds his back in the middle. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Volunteers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw again. Back open in the middle. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it. At the 20, he's got space. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Grab near the marker. It's Ellington. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteer!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Mississippi State going up tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He'll be guided out of bounds at the 17, and a productive play there. To the air, it's Booker. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Throws for the tight end. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Now on second down. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And the Volunteers will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He makes the fair catch and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and take it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. I wonder a lot of times why teams don't run this route more often. It's an impossible matchup for the defense.
Yeah, linebacker on running back. I'm going to lose that matchup a lot, but a nice job by the running back. Sell into the flats just enough to get that inside space to open up, make the catch, and start getting down the field.
And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. He's got him in the flat. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Vols have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. He'll get rid of it. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. If the intended target was not open, that's why that one fell incomplete.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to throw it. Gets it out quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll throw on third down. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Is there anything this dude can't do? He's channeling his inner Condridge Holloway, Heath Schuler, or dare I say, the great Peyton Manning.
I bet he can't lead the band, Reese. I bet he's not allowed to do that. He's having himself a day, but he's not there yet. But, man, putting up some stats, doing what he wants. This offense is absolutely cooking.
He'll bring it out. It's Flowers. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Rides the back and leaves it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's
looking for a deep man. Snatches it on the run. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Now sliding to his left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Booker. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. Caught near the sticks. It's Hart. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time he's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Pressure coming. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
Has to get there to move the sticks. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the up-tempo as they get to the line quickly. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock.
No game on the play.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Booker. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more, whether it's screens, whether it's...
He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. Never a doubt. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
He'll start this drive firing. Buys a little time with his feet. Zings it complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Rolling right and going deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The Vols are moving quickly down the field. They send the tight end in motion. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking down the middle. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. The extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Gets the back moving. Hold and fire complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Mississippi State right back to the line. Grab behind the line. It's Hart. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. Spins away from the defender. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Mississippi State comes out after picking up the 1st down.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
The give on the option. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Scanning the field, it's Booker. Grab near the marker, it's Mitchell. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Offense, quick tempo. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Bulldogs can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back on the option, the give. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. Gives it on the option. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for them.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And with the extra point, they now trail 35-24. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia Tech has just had no answers today. You should see what Yellow Jacket greats like Calvin Johnson are saying on social media right now. Talk about unhappy. They're trailing by 19 to LSU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quick completion on the out. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. On target. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be third down. And the Volunteers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, going to the air. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. Not down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. And the Vols will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Past the 10. Touchdown, Mississippi State. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield. You're trying to find an open guy. You're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you. They knock it out. Got to do a better job next time of keeping 2 hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Stop short. They'll bring him down at the 1. He just couldn't get it in. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive.
Okay, ready? 29.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ellington. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Good enough for
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Mississippi State 30.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Dumps it to the back. This one's complete. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
You gotta love those matchups. When you get a running back matched up on somebody else, it's never going to be a cornerback. That's not going to happen. So finding a good matchup, getting that speed isolated, now I'm going to go attack and make some plays.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it inaccurate and easy.
Breaks into the open. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. The short hands, it's Ellington. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Gonna look downfield again. Makes the grab. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
To the air on first down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? He'll try to take it back.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover. Best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter. Time to go win it.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Bulldogs headed quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll run the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw, it's Booker. Makes the grab on the left. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down coming up. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge third down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Bringing the heat. It's complete to the right. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got an open man. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've moved it to the 19, first and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
To the air, it's Booker. Using the quick game. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Here's the pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
And you try to catch him off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He wants it all. Touchdown Bulldogs. They move on top here in the fourth.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the...
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's the two-point conversion attempt. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Can't. The connection, the pressure there caused the mistiming.
Well, they've thrown two straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the fourth down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Trying to make magic on the... It's a fumble. And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Going to sling it on second down. Release to the back. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic because of those timeouts.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. Converts on fourth down. He's still on his feet. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now. This offense needs to get some points.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
After that incompletion, you really got to think about this if you're the offensive coordinator now. You're already in field goal position. You're already in a spot where you can kick a field goal and just win this game. So with the play calling, you want to think about running the ball, bleeding the clock, using timeouts. If you are going to throw it, they've got to be high percentage throws. You cannot take sacks, and you absolutely cannot turn the ball over.
The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. With the line of scrimmage at the 32, they'll line up for a 49-yard field goal attempt and a chance to win the game. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. It's gone! Big from Armwood, and he gives them the W. And with that, they've taken the lead. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese, making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse, just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week, these 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.